So I just wanted to do a quick vlog and kind of go over some of the stuff that I've been working on lately down here in the Nerd Bunker. You can't really see it in all of its glory right now because it is pretty much an unholy mess. I really got to figure out some sort of way to... I got this light up here and it's very bright. I need to put a diffuser on it when I do these little chats with you and I. Anyway, the thing that I've been painting most lately has been Dark Age from Cool Mini or Not. I picked up a bunch of models during Gen Con a couple months ago, last month, month and a half, about then. And I've been really enjoying the concept of the game. I love the look of the models. They're a little tough to put together, I'm not gonna lie, because some of the models are all metal, and I haven't built all metal models in quite some time. But I don't know if you can kind of see this. This is a Pathfinder. I'll do some better pictures and kind of drop them in here. He's a work in progress. I'm about to start doing rust effects on him, but I airbrushed him and did a bunch of other cool stuff, base coating and highlighting with the airbrush, and then went over with my secret weapon parchment wash, which really makes things look kind of sun bleached, which they should look. The thing about Dark Age is it's post-apocalyptic, but it's like future post-apocalyptic. It's out on a different planet, and a bunch of corporations had sort of taken over the planet because it was kind of uninhabitable, and that's where they set up all their skunk works and their R&D and all the stuff that they're not supposed to be doing, all the illegal stuff. And then eventually they were like, oh crap, we gotta leave, and then they did, and then they left all this stuff behind, people, indentured servants, robots, and just left it there. And then most of them starved. Well, not the robots, but some of them lived, and now it's like a couple hundred years later, so it's this post-apocalyptic, but it's post-apocalyptic sci-fi, as opposed to post-apocalyptic now. So it's cool that way. The thing that's cool about the core is they were AIs that were designed to help people, and since they haven't gotten any firmware updates, shit's gone silly, and frankly, they want to eat people now because they run off of biofuel, and people can be made into... Never make a robot that runs on meat. I've said this before. I'm saying it again. Don't ever run on meat as a robot. Anyway, so, yeah, I'm painting those guys. This guy's a Thumper. He's also really cool. I'll put a picture of him if I can. He's got a big couple of guns. He's got chicken legs. It's a weird model to build. I actually had to go online and look for, like a tutorial. But I think it's going to turn out cool. I'm looking forward to it. Other stuff that I am looking forward to, I am looking forward to making some changes to the channel. I want to start doing more tutorial videos. I want to start doing... thinking about a t-shirt design, which I've talked about, I think, in the past, but I'm really starting to think about these things again. And so I think some of these things, tutorials, t-shirt design, maybe some live Google Hangouts. I don't know if people like those. They're popular. People watch them quite frequently. I've been on several, but I might start doing some of my own. We'll see how it goes. But I want to make some changes. Nothing negative. Everything's going to be positive. If anything, it's going to be just more, hopefully. But that's kind of coming up. That's sort of, we'll see how it goes. And I'm hoping that people will still enjoy the stuff that I'm doing and keep watching. I'm going to be doing, this is sort of related, I'm thinking about doing a survey. So I'm kind of working on coming up with questions, and then I'm going to throw it into like Google Forms, and then I'll put a link up eventually once I get it rolling, because I want to find out about you, the viewers. I want to find out what kind of stuff you're interested in, what kind of videos you like best, or just different stuff like that. So I've got a better grasp of the audience, so I'm not just completely talking in a vacuum chamber or whatever. Can you even talk in a vacuum chamber? Is there any sound in a vacuum chamber? I don't think so. I'm no scientist, but I don't think that works. Anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much about it. I'm going to start, like I said, putting some rust effects on these guys. I've got a bunch of little skinny guys too, but those two that I showed you, those are the biggest ones. And I'm looking forward to doing some sponge rust, you know, on them, and then maybe some rust wash, and we'll see how that goes. I know I've posted some pictures on Twitter and some on Facebook, I think, so keep an eye there if you're following me there, and you know, you'll see these things as they kind of progress. I hope to have them done soon because I want to start playing. There's guys in my area that play, so I'd like to start kind of playing a little bit more with Dark Age. I know that the rules are currently like kind of an update, so hopefully I don't learn too much and then things change a lot, but I don't paint that fast. So I have a suspicion that by the time I get these guys completely finished, maybe the rules will be updated and I'll just have like one new rule set to learn. So that'll be kind of nice. Anyway, that's about it. So yeah, you know, like, share, subscribe, whatever, all that jazz.